guys. So for today's video, I actually wanted to come on here and use the new LUNAR Beauty Nude Prism palette because I have not yet reviewed it. I did get this in the mail about a week ago, and I have not even touched it or used it or anything until I came on camera. So this is what it looks like. It is very beautiful, very neutral, very neutral palette. And then I also did pick up one of his lip oils, and this one is in Expose Me, which I believe is the mango scent. It's just a clear one. And so if you would like to see what I create and the looks that I come up with, then go ahead and keep on watching. Alrighty, so we're actually going to start out with the lip oil. Yeah, this one's mango. And I have worn this once before because I really wanted to see what the scent was. Since I am, you know, 25, 26 weeks pregnant, I wanted to be sure that I was able to get along with the scent, and it doesn't smell bad and it doesn't linger, so it goes away after, I don't know, a couple minutes. Alrighty, so I'm actually going to start off by priming with the Jaclyn X Robyn primer. I have honestly been loving this primer. It works really well, especially for like non-glam eyeshadow looks, because it's clear and it doesn't really have very much pigment, if any at all, and it like dries down to a velvet finish. So you could even wear this alone, like if you're not wearing any eyeshadow that day, and it might conceal the oils that you have. If you have oily eyelids, I know it does for me anyway, and it doesn't crease. And I do not have any of my other face makeup on. I just have my moisturizers on. Which I use the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream and then the Saturday Skin Eye Cream, and that's all I have on my skin right now. Alrighty, so we are gonna go into this palette, and I think I'm gonna start off with this shade. I'm probably gonna mix these two shades and put them in the crease, which is I'm Shy and Cherry Blossom. And I'm gonna do that on a Sigma Brianna Fox, Fox number 1. I've actually been loving these brushes. I just bought the Sam Ravindal ones because I have a deep love for Sigma brushes. Although I did try to reach out to them, and they're supposed to have a lifetime warranty, but I don't believe that that's the case, because you have to keep your original receipt, which I don't understand. I'm like, the set that I bought, I don't know, like in 2015, that was like 7 years ago. Why would I still have that receipt, you know? So it just didn't make sense to me why I still had to have the receipt. in order to get a new one. Alrighty, so you can like build up the color on these, which is really nice. It's not like straight up just like pigment on your eye and you have to like blend it out. And it takes like 45 years to blend. So I'm just dipping back and forth into those two shades. Alrighty, so with a smaller brush, this is the E38, this one right here. It's double-ended. It also has the E54 like shader, which I'm probably going to use this side as well too. I'm just going to deepen that with these two, Vibes and Apricot. And then I think I'm going to put Sakura on my outer corner. I don't want to go too deep today because I'm just going to help my gram when my son wakes up from his nap that he took like 25 years to take. He was going through it this morning. Sorry, I'm just using I've been using my phone recently to film because it's just so much easier than putting a battery in my camera, making sure my camera is set up. And so I have the Ricky Loves Ricky skinny mirror, and it came with like the attachments. And so I just have my phone on one of the attachments, and it works just as well. So I'm like, you don't gotta spend like $4,500 on a camera when you spend $4,500 on your phone, and your phone takes just as good of videos as your camera. I actually think my phone takes better videos because my camera is pretty old. I do have like a Canon like T5i or T6i or one of those, which they're like on the T9 I think now. Honestly, don't even know, and I couldn't tell you. Oh, this is the shade Sakura, by the way. It's the deepest in the top row, which is taking a bit to build, but that's okay. Let me get a mirror, see if I'm even doing this correctly. Oh yeah, it looks pretty good. Alrighty, so there's those two, or like 6 colors laid down. I think it looks pretty good. So let's go in with a shimmer now, or 2 or 3 or all of them. Alright, I think I'm actually gonna go in with this one called Exposed, because everybody is using Sam and Laura, so I want to be different, and I want to go in with this one. I mean, of course, my initial thought was to go in with Sam or Laura. And I always, ooh, that is way gold. I always use my finger to apply them. I know people have been using like brushes and stuff, but I always use my finger. Way gold. And these shimmers are kind of like a Super Shock from ColourPop. That's kind of what they feel like to me, but they're a little bit more moussey. I'm not really sure how to explain them. I know that it's different texture than his last palette that I reviewed, which was the Moonspell Volume 2, that pink palette. And they're a bit like moussier than that. I am sort of bringing that all the way into the inner corner, kinda, just like scattering it there. Alrighty, so I do believe that I want to go a bit deeper on the outer corner just because this shade was a little bit more golden than I was expecting. So I'm going to use a Morphe Ariel A29. It's like a flat shader. And I'm going to go into, I think, Bloom For You. Since these don't have very much pigment, I don't think it will be that pigmented whenever I first lay it down. And this one's more of like a burgundy. Oh yeah. Now it's like a maroon gold eye instead of like a pink gold eye, which is completely fine. I love how this is turning out. Wow, no wonder why everybody's in love with this palette. And I wasn't gonna buy it. I told my best friend, I was like, it's cute, but I don't think I'm gonna buy it. And then I saw all the reviews and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy it. I really wish I had his Moonspell Volume 1. Maybe we can get him to come back out with that one, like for a limited time, just so the people that weren't able to get it the first round could possibly get it this round. I just like wasn't in a very good financial state back then, so I was not spending money on eyeshadows, you know. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go do the rest of my face, and then I will be back to do the lower lash line, and then we will end out this video. Alrighty, and I'm back with the majority of my face on. I did want to put this in a video as well. It is the Dior Face Glow palette in the shade 001 Universal. I was finally able to pick this up, so I was so happy. And so we are actually going to use it on camera today. I'm just going to go in with my Sigma F03 highlighting brush. And this one, this top shade. I love Dior highlights. They're actually my favorite formula because they're baked. So it's like you can't really see it straight on, and then whenever you turn, it's like bam, there it is. And they're actually really subtle. Like this one's a lot less glittery than my rose gold palette that I have. Alrighty, so that was just one shade, just this shade of this palette. I will continue to use that, and if you guys would like to see it in more videos, then definitely let me know. Alright, so let's get the under eyes done. So I'm actually just going to take like a mixture of all of these shades right here, and then probably pop this one right in the outer corner underneath the eye, and then pop this one in the inner corner. Also, I know my under eye bags are here to play. Ain't nothing concealing these bad boys. I told y'all I've just been going through it. That's why I haven't really filmed. And today I actually had a mental breakdown, so that's a lot of fun. And I'm just using the Sigma E42, which is just like a really small brush. One of the only brushes I use for my under eyes. Morphe has like a dupe for it, and I travel with that one. I don't really like traveling with my expensive brushes because if they ever get lost, then I gotta pay all that money again. That's not fun. And then I use this $2 Smoky Eyes brush. I have like 3 of these for my inner corner. Always, 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 always. I don't know, it just fits like right there. And it's only like, I don't know, $2.99. $3 from Essence. And this shade is So Icy. All right, so we're gonna do the Nabla Arrow number 3. Actually, I want my mirror for this. That's real pretty. I should have probably put this on before I started doing my under eyes, but it's fine. We're just gonna roll with it, you know? And then my rougher eyelash curler is my go-to top fave. Alrighty, and then my Rare Beauty mascara, which I actually think I need to get a new one of because I've had this one for like 8 months. And I always just do one coat. I never do more than one because my eyelashes like end up going like this throughout the day. So it's not like it really matters how many coats I do. Alrighty. And this is the finished look. Here's my eyes up close. I am enjoying this palette so far. So if you guys would like to see more tutorials with different colors, then definitely let me know. And please like and subscribe down below and give this video a thumbs up so that I know that you like it and I can do more like this. And I have a lot of videos planned. I plan to do 1 to 2 a week, depending on, you know, when I get around to filming. So please stick around, and I will see you guys in my next one.